Hi, my name's Gary Boys. I run a business called Revival Revolution, and I'm a career coach and a headhunter. And what I wanted to do very, very briefly is explain my credentials and why I should be your headhunter or your career coach. So a bit about me. I was born in South East London, single parent, family, brought up by an amazing mother, and while my mum was doing 5 jobs, I basically and my brother were brought up by my grandma, but taught traditional London values, which were you go to work, you make money. And my mum basically instilled those values into me from an early age. And the reason why I mention that is all of us are driven by someone. And in my case, it was my mother and my grandmother. Went to school. At the time, things like dyslexia and ADHD were not diagnosed. But sadly for me, I failed my education. But luckily for me, we had drama at school. I joined the choir and my confidence came out of performing. So I actually left school, even though no education, I left school with drive and confidence. Joined McDonald's as a first job. Loved working at McDonald's because we were taught the values of customer service. Customer is king. So already by the age of 16, I was given the values of customer is king, drive to work, confidence, some of the key values that you need to start your working life. I then went for my first interview, and I remember for a big American corporate, never heard of them, in the city. My mum drove me to the interview, and basically the 2 interviewers, before they wrapped up, asked me one question. And that question was, where do you want to be in 3 years' time? Where do you want to be in 3 years' time? And I remember turning around to the interviewer and I said, I want your job. And then the other interviewer said, well, what do you want to do when you've got his job? And I said, I want your job. And when I look back at it now, I giggle to myself because I found out later in years the reason why they gave me the job because of that question that I answered with conviction and confidence. So anyone going for a job, remember those key points: conviction, confidence, and think about your answer. I joined that company. They put me in customer service. And then within the age of 18, I was put into telesales. I was given amazing development, amazing sales training. And I took it all in. Within the first year, I was the best salesman out of 160 salesmen. By the age of 20, I was a field salesperson covering Basingstoke, Reading, Camberley and Slough, looking after existing customers, selling information and technology. So I'm a data geek and I'm a sales professional. I become salesman of the year again and again. Then I was moved to major accounts, salesman of the year again. Then business development to go after the biggest new business prospects. I brought in one of the biggest deals, 1.6 million, selling and hunting and getting Vodafone as a major new business win from one of our competitors. I then was renowned in the industry of being a big hunter, trained, developed, and a proud sales professional. I got then a chance to go into leadership and became a sales leader, running a 20 million business, running a field sales team across the UK, hiring, firing, developing, coaching, building a strategy and a winning culture. After that, 4 years of that, the company then downsized and I created an exit strategy by being coached by, ironically, the person who hired me, how to leave a job and get a payoff. I did that. I got paid off. I took 6 months out. Then I came back, and in my compromise agreement, I was offered some career coaching. I took that career coaching up, and after 3 sessions with an amazing lady who didn't really know what I did, but just knew that I created money each year, she said, why don't you go and start your own business? And that's it. Here I am 20 years later as a career coach and a headhunter. I loved the work that the woman did with me. She didn't know who I was. After 3 sessions, she created a sliding door moment that enabled me to start my business. I have over 150 recommendations on LinkedIn. I know how to build a powerful profile on LinkedIn. And I know how to help people find their way and get a job. And I want to leave you with this thought, which is a recommendation I hold dear to my heart that a client gave me. When I said to them, what do I do for you? What did I do for you through the career coaching I gave you? She said, Gary, you unstuck me. I was over 40 years old, amazing career. I was stuck. You unraveled me, you unstuck me, and now I can move forward with my career. So, if you're looking for work, looking for a job, you feel stuck, give me a call on these numbers, and I look forward to working with you.